Accounting, controlling, but center accounting, master data, visual processing, display K53, P102, IMCO. Profit center is not valid in controlling area, so it is not made yet. Okay. P102, P1001. Okay. P102, IMCO, and IM. Okay, pharmaceuticals, SUV div. Okay, plant 3. 3. Activate. Okay, profit center created. Cost center accounting and profit center accounting, what is the difference? Let's discuss this. Cost center accounting is used for recording cost at organization unit level, and it can be a department. And profit center is used for recording cost and revenues at organization level, and it is an internal organization unit that you can analyze profitability independently at profit center level. So plant-wise profitability is possible. So you can have plant-wise profit center or product-wise or geography-wise. That is up to your requirement. In FI module, you can record expenses and revenues at GL account level. Department level expenses are captured in cost center accounting. Plant level expenses are captured in profit center accounting. So the relationship between cost center, profit center, it can be independent or assigned to a profit center. For example, we have 2 plants. We can create each plant as profit center. We can create each department in the plant as cost center. So profit center, this is the layout that we'll have. We have profit center P101 and 102, and cost center that we will have is 101, 102, 103. 201, 202, and 203, and then we have independent reporting, independent cost centers that will report to dummy profit centers. This is the layout how our entries will be distributed. Okay. And this is how the cost center and profit centers will share the costs, the expenses, and the revenues. And the profitability, of course, at profit center level, at cost center level is also shown over here, the breakup of the cost. What are cost elements? We've already seen that cost and revenue elements. What are these? Over here, it's the GL accounts, the rent accounts, 400, 600, 400, 500, these are salaries and rent account. So primary cost elements and secondary cost elements. These are used to transfer data from finance to costing. Like you post salary in FI, it can be transferred to controlling with a cost element called salary. And secondary cost elements are used to transfer data within controlling, like allocations from one controlling or costing object, that is cost center to cost center. And this is in ECC and S/4HANA. In ECC, we have primary cost element. In S/4HANA, there is no division anymore. All the GL accounts are primary cost elements, and the secondary cost elements are also defined as GL accounts. In ECC, it was divided in two parts, primary and secondary, but now it's all clubbed under the GL account creation and maintenance. In S/4HANA, cost elements, master data, and GL account master data have been made one. There's no separate master data for cost elements. So transactions like K01, 06 go back to FS00 that we'll see. So KFS, if we look at KA01, /n KA01. Stuck with this. Okay, if you look at K01, technically cost elements are GL accounts of type primary costs or revenues or secondary costs. So GL accounts are now okay. So it takes back to GL account master data, and we can change the company code. We do not have an account yet. P&L accounts which are not relevant for cost accounting are created as type non-operating expense, and cost element categories maintained under the control data of GL master. Okay. Okay. So let's MCO 100, and this will be balance sheet account. Retained earnings, control data, all categories, posting without tax allowed, sorting key is 001, and field status group is G001. Okay, we have created one account in CO, and here we have our master data, retained earnings account. Okay, control data, and we can scroll down and see the Okay, once we create expenses, then of course we'll see the cost element type. So we'll create one, 400, 500. Account group, expenses, GL account type, primary cost or revenue, salary account, control data. Over here we have cost element category, and it can also record quantity if it is relevant for that. And sort key will be 001. Posting date, cost element category is 01. And in this, we will have the field status group G04, which is for cost accounting. Enter, and we'll save it. Okay. Now we'll go to this step. Okay. And we have already created our field status group and GL account. So we'll just go for OBC4, OBC4. Over here, we'll search for IMCO, select field status groups, and G04 is cost accounts, and we'll copy as G002, cost accounts with cost center required, copy, and double click additional account assignments, and we'll make cost center a required entry. Without this, the entry will not be complete. Okay, so let's close this for today.